All right, MRI chillers, one of my favorite and most hated chillers to work on. This is a KKT Eco. It's a 133 Eco. I mean, it's got a nighttime compressor and a compressor on a drive. These are pretty much everywhere, modern hospitals that have MRI, magnetic resonance imaging equipment. So our task today is to replace this pump. Another technician had condemned it. KKT shipped this direct to the customer, kind of the stuff we deal with at times. But as you'll notice, they didn't really give us a whole lot of stuff with it. They gave us some plastic fittings for the electrical. Cool. There was already stuff like that there that's reusable. There's no copper, brass, or otherwise metallic adapters. So as you can see here, we've got the old pump disconnected. We've got the discharge line unhooked here. They didn't give us gaskets or anything. We might use a little grease and just try to reuse those. With any other MRI system or hospital, these things are down. They're screaming bloody murder that they're turning away patients and all of the financial consequences of that. So if you work on MRI chillers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So here's what I found. We've got these Rotolock style unions there. Maybe not describing that properly. There's not enough room between this fitting and the base where the threads are at to get a bite. And what I noticed was inside of here there is some little protrusions. Try to stay away from calling them tits. Oops. So I needed to find something to try to insert in there. I'm sure that's what that's designed for, to spin these things out. Couldn't get them out with channel locks or anything like that. So got this Proto. It's a bearing hub puller kit, and this thing just so happens to be the perfect size for this. So if you stick it in this way and you crisscross, so we're going to spin out lefty-loosey, wouldn't work if we did that, obviously, so lefty-loosey, and creates a fixed position in there. We tried this with the 12-inch Klein, fail. Tried it with an 18-inch pipe wrench, fail. So we had to get out the BFR, or the BFW, and it worked. So basically we've got our puller in there, just the leg of our puller, and we're backing it up. So now that it's loose, we could probably use a smaller wrench, get this thing threaded out of there. Man. And if you notice, we still have bolts in place on the feet, a couple of them, just to lock this thing in place. So this one that we've got to extract, probably not going to be as fun. As you can see, there's not a lot of room there. There's not enough room to get a pipe wrench. KKT did not send us replacement fittings. It would be nice if they did, but so I guess what we'll do is disconnect this, we'll turn it, shoot some bolts in there, and repeat the same procedure.